Welcome to Profit Insights. I'm Dusty, your guide through the often tumultuous yet fascinating world of finance. Today, we're unwinding the latest happenings from the U.S. stock market, keeping it calm with some thoughtful insights. Let's dive in. Friday marked a notable close for U.S. markets, highlighting a winning week. Investors cheered as the S&P 500 and Dow Jones Industrial Average delivered gains. The S&P 500 extended its winning streak to 5 days, climbing 0.7% to close at 5,958.38. The Dow wasn't far behind, gaining 0.8% to finish at 42,654.74, turning positive for 2025. The Nasdaq and Russell 2000 also joined the party, adding 0.5% and 0.9% respectively. Fueling this optimism was a 90-day truce in the trade war between the U.S. and China, temporarily pausing most tariffs. Adding to the good news were encouraging inflation reports, leading some to speculate on potential interest rate cuts by the Federal Reserve later this year. If the economy shows signs of slowing, those cuts may just become a reality. On the economic front, consumer prices rose gently by 0.2% in April, marking the slowest year-over-year increase since early 2021. Retail sales eked up just 0.1%, with some analysts wondering if consumers are ramping up purchases ahead of anticipated price hikes. Meanwhile, the Producer Price Index took a dive, dropping 0.5%, its biggest fall in 5 years, setting a positive tone in the markets. There was a sprinkle of resilience in the job market as jobless claims held steady. Yet, the University of Michigan's consumer sentiment slipped, pointing to a more cautious consumer base. Inflation expectations reached their highest since 1981, highlighting a growing concern. In company-specific news, Charter Communications shot up after announcing a hefty acquisition of Cox Communications, while Applied Materials took a hit with below-expectation revenues from China. Deere & Company and Cisco Systems reported earnings that beat projections, rewarding their stocks with a nice climb. Looking across the globe into cryptocurrencies, the market cap stood impressive at $3.33 trillion, with Bitcoin trading briskly above $103,000. The community keeps a keen eye as the SEC postponed its decision on the 21 shares Polkadot Spot ETF. In the backdrop, Moody's delivered a blow by downgrading the U.S. credit rating, emphasizing ongoing concerns over debt. Meanwhile, President Trump's Middle East tour reportedly unlocked hefty investments for the U.S., aiming to bolster economic strength. Next week promises a quieter economic calendar, with a sharp focus on housing market data, a sector where affordability remains a dare. Meanwhile, watchful eyes remain on trade developments that could either bolster or baffle the corporate canvas. Before signing off, here are a couple of investment tips. First, consider diversifying your portfolio. In these uncertain times, spreading your investments can mitigate risks and harness opportunities from sectors performing well, like utilities amidst rising energy demand. Second, stay informed but not overwhelmed. Keep your finger on the pulse, but maintain a disciplined approach to your long-term investment strategy. When the dust settles, only the truth remains. Until next time, I'm Dusty, wishing you informed decisions and prosperous gains.